Yes, here we are. We're in Dallas. We got Philly. We've got Dallas. What's up, fellas? JPS delivers here. We got some Philadelphia versus Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys already 0-1, so maybe there's a good chance they're going to win this game because they're so damn used to being a 500 team. 1-0 heading to this team. We got our user drafted team with Madden 2009. This Cowboys team looks pretty good, though. Got the likes of Ben Roethlisberger on it. We had a couple good players on offense, so we're gonna have to see over here. Just trying to list off some goddamn shit. But here we go, nice little. I mean, if you're not gonna get Devin Hester, get Dante Hall, because Dante Hall was basically like a little bit less of a version of Devin Hester before Devin Hester was a thing. Here we go, Vince Young, trying to do the same stuff with Vince Young as we've been trying to do, or been doing with Michael Vick, but for some reason, man, just Vince Young's throwing just isn't nearly as good. But this man's going to help. We need to utilize Kevin Jones quite a bit. Nice little play, I believe, for a first down. And there you go, pick six, folks. Jesus Christ. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. I don't even know who this dude is. We will not see that. That is not. We have not seen the last of that man this game. Quite interesting watching this again, but Dante Hall, nice little return. The nicest thing pretty much about this gameplay for our team, at least. Kevin Jones played really well, though. I'll give Kevin Jones that. He's a quick, fast guy. He's strong, too. I think he's impressive in the passing game. We're going to have to definitely utilize him. But this was like Ben Roethlisberger just tearing us apart. Quite a bit of just constant passes like that, and you're like, holy fuck, man. It's hidden wide receivers that I don't even know who these dudes are. But it's just like we had, and unfortunately, rest in peace to the fantasy franchise with the Falcons. We had Big Ben as the quarterback, and he was really good. But now we're on the other end of that, and it just seems like we're just having such a hard time dealing with it. I think that's Troy Brown and company. Troy Brown's just, I mean, he's still an impressive player at that point of his career. He's just not as fast and stuff, but he's still able to somehow outjump our guys. And I think it's Rod Smith. Is Rod Smith still playing in that? We'll have to see. Just have to see. But yeah, just plays like this and stuff. Just this Cowboys team is moving the ball quite well. Our defense, towards the end, I thought, played a little way better than they did to start off this game. But there we go, touchdown. And then there it is, down 14-zip in Dallas. Nope, this with this Philly, or was T.O. on Philly when he well, disrespected the emblem, the star. But here we go. This will be a nice pass right there to Dustin Keller. We're going to definitely have to utilize him and Kevin Jones a lot more, because Roy Williams just ain't cutting it right now. Roy Williams is playing like Roy Williams at this point of his career. Just started slagging off. But yeah, was T.O. on the Niners, or was he on Philly when this all happened? I don't know. Let me know. He might have been on the Niners, I guess. There you go, nice little catch by Chris Henry. Rest in peace to that man. He ended up getting shot. Jesus. But this team, man, this team's got quite a bit of talent, but we're just gonna have to get a little bit better with it. Dustin Keller is definitely gonna have to be one of the better guys for us. Kind of like how we turned Kellen Winslow. Well, Kellen Winslow was already just impressive, but like we made that dude like all-time season ever by a tight end in the first fantasy franchise at Madden 2009. And it's just like, who the fuck is Bradley, dude? Jesus. Shit like that. I mean, 7-14, good game for the most part, but it just seems like my cornerbacks were just getting owned. It was just Big Ben picking us apart left and right. I mean, they're just on their way to having another score. And then here we go, nice little bat down. I mean, when the ball's thrown deep, I usually do well on defending it. I think we're going to see Mr. Irons right there with the nice... No, he didn't get the sack. It might have been like a half sack, right? But it was on third down, leading to a 31-yard field goal attempt. Just this Eagles team, nice little stop. Especially considering how Vince Young, Vince Young, it's fucking me controlling this offense. Doing not so well in the passing game. I think we should have just kept on trying to utilize play action and everything. But again, Dante Hall just seems to be just the stud of all these players. Oh no! Oh, there you go. There's the man again. The man with no name, but at the same time has the longest name. Never heard of this dude in my fucking life. And with a name like that, I'm pretty surprised that it led to a field goal by Dallas. Their kicker was impressive this game. Big Ben was impressive this game. He's absolutely dumping on this Philly team, and rightfully so. I did not play well on offense. Vince Young's not working well right now, but hey, at least he scrambled, got quite a bit of yards. I think he was like 70 yards this game. I'll have to see, because in Madden at least, I know Kevin Jones, we got to really ride Kevin Jones. You know, I mean, that's basically what Tennessee did when Vince Young was there. It's just, yeah, that play's fucking insane. It's like plays like that you're like, okay, this is why I'm glad I have Mr. Vince Young. And now Kevin Jones being utilized like that, I mean, what, it's a 25, 30-yard play? I think it's 25 yards. But nicely done. And then try to, just try to maneuver down the field, do really well with the likes of these players. Try to scramble, allow plays like that, like a Dustin Keller who's athletic, can catch the ball, do really well. 4 catches already like that. And then here we go. Look for the man again on play action. Nicely done. And he scoots his way in, and it's going to be 13-20. Should be 14-20 after the extra point. Janikowski's just going to send this into orbit, but not really apparently. But yeah, I mean, this team's doing pretty well, I'd have to say. Just at this point, just keeping the game close. Down by 9 points after this field goal. Doing really well, and I think what it was is that you just get out of character sometimes, and just, just the importance of every drive, any given Sunday, and the importance of any drive and shit is that, you could start off another half, and if you don't play well on one drive on offense or on defense like you're going to see here, then your offense is going to feel pressure to perform. And when that doesn't go well, then your team's going to find kind of like a touchdown or 2 swing. Look at this nice little broken tackle by him. Man, that would have been an extra 10 yards, I believe, if that ended up panning out. But fortunately not. But we'll just have to see with this Philly team. Gonna have to play another game with them. This team's gonna have to really take advantage of that defensive line, especially when we had Vernon Golston moved. Excuse me, like we did with LeVar Arrington. It's a little trick. I can do a tips and trick video for like rosters and stuff on these games, on how, and I'm looking even at players on Madden 06, Madden 2005, that normally find themselves in like right outside linebacker positions, left outside linebackers positions that you can use. Yeah, that's what it was. Warwick Dunn just dumped on us in the second half. It was a whole lot of Big Ben playing really well, but and that was to get the lead. But they really maintained the lead by running the ball well. I mean, look at that. What the fuck? It's a backup fucking running back dude doing that shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You got Reggie Bush in another man's fucking skin. I just no. It's fucking pathetic. But this team just doing really well. I love hit stick. I'm gonna hit the shit out of you even if you catch it for 20 yards. But I don't know. Let me really comment, like, and subscribe. Comment and like let me know if you want to see like a tip video, because there are like a couple positions that you can just move and maneuver players around. Like I said, they give you like an opportunity cost at like the overall attributes ratings, that you can like draft these players in the 20th round, when technically they would be gone in the first 5 rounds if they were actually at this position. Like Vernon Golston. I mean, when you look at him, you're like, holy shit, the guy's really strong. He has really good acceleration, good speed, good tackle. His awareness is a little bit down, but overall a skillful player. I mean, and a right outside linebacker, you can either utilize him in a 3-4 to where you have him as a right outside linebacker, or you just run a 4-3, move him down, draft another right outside linebacker either before him or after him. Doesn't matter, around the same overall. Improve that dude and then move Vernon Golston down, and he's 97 overall. A dude that you got in like the 18th round. Look at this terrible fucking play by me. I mean, that was one of those to where, again, If you're gonna throw it, fucking throw it. Did not throw that well at all. And then I think this ends up as an interception too. This game got sloppy. It did not turn well for our offense. And then yeah, 32. So how many fucking field goals does this team kick? I think what it was is it should be 34 right now, so they scored like no. It should be like 34, but they kicked it or 33, and they kicked quite a bit of field goals. Sorry, fellas. Nice little play right there. I'm pretty sure that's the biggest gain we had the entire game. They're really methodical though. They didn't have huge gains. They had like 2 or 3 big gains in this game, this offense. But overall, this team didn't do amazingly. Who I thought did really well was Kevin Jones. Just like I was saying, ran the ball well, but he really was like utilized well. I thought it was a good idea to just start using him just in the intermediary passing game. I know we used him pretty much on every play right here. Look at this sick ass. This is a cool ass play. Bam. That was cool. Don't tell me that wasn't cool. Okay, fuck you. I guess it wasn't cool. But leads to 2nd and goal. Trying to just get some junk play right here. Clock still running. Maybe we can get a little bit more. We'll just have to see. But then bam. Just the ball wasn't thrown well enough. 2 seconds left. Maybe we can do something with it. Yes, no, maybe so. Just have to see. But overall, just not a good game by this team. Got smoked by a good Dallas squad, I thought. And there you go. Just nice spin move. Kevin Jones. Okay, this is basically what I get from this game. Kevin Jones needs to be depended on. When Vince Young was at Tennessee, I never finished this thought. But Jeff Fisher and them used like Lindell White. They used an early, I think, Chris Johnson as well. And it worked really well for that team to like utilize that running game. And then just use the, you know how like in a lot of teams like a Big Ben back in his early days of the Steelers, they would utilize a really strong running game and open up the passing game with play action and stuff. But that's the advantage you get with a Vince Young. You have a really good play action game, passing game opening up from a good running game. Then bam, your opportunity is endless with Vince Young, because then at that point he becomes a threat to the linebackers of whether or not to move up, and it takes away some coverage zones because now they have to run D and contain. They have to run quarterback contain with their linebackers. It's really interesting, and I think now it sounds sexy to me just hearing this more and more, but look at that. 8 catches, 77 yards. Great game, I thought, by Keller. Just have to utilize those players to do better than a nice game by Mr. David Harris. But we'll have to see. As always, fellas, be grateful for everything that comes to you, and I look forward to the next video, and see you fuckers soon.